Right, sorry. The sound was turned off because I was recording something, and I only wanted to record the game audio. So I was on a Discord call chatting with someone while I was recording the game. Anyway, I just realized I forgot something that's kind of important. So I'm gonna be back in like 2 seconds. I'll just put it on the starting soon screen, but we'll start in a millisecond. Whoops. Okay, so yeah, I'm back. Let's start proper. More Alan Wake 2 today, but first I gotta draw Alan Eepy because people donated for Alan Eepy. So it'll probably be a very sketchy drawing. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on it. My goal is like 30 minutes of drawing, 20 minutes of render, maybe. Okay, let's grab some reference images of Alan Wakey. So my thought is kind of taking this scene and making him a little sleepy boy. Also, y'all like this really hot topic ass shirt I found at the thrift store last week? Alan Wide Awake is so good. Oh my god. But yeah, we'll be playing Alan Wake in a little bit. But first I'm drawing Alan Wake. But specifically drawing Alan Eepy. He's a little Eepy guy. Oh no, don't do this to me. Okay. Okay, fixed it. Sometimes my tablet does wonky things. I'm glad you all approve of the shirt. Oh yeah, I have 3 monitors now. I can have chat open and still look at like big picture reference of here. That's lovely. Okay. Hey. Stop that. Like the idea of him having like a little, instead of his typewriter, he's just got a little pillow, and he's just character sleeping on desk. He's just having a little nap on his desk. Okay, I might change up the perspective slightly just to better capture his face. So let's go like this. Pillow here. Arm. So. Actually, I think his arm is just gonna go under the pillow. I need to make sure I represent that within the space. And then Oh, actually, I like this perspective. Yeah. Alan just wanted a nap. That's how he was gonna get out of the dark place, was just having a nice nap. Yeah, that looks about right. Here. Alan Eepy's so funny at cons. Shouldn't be there. Bro's got a receding hairline. Do they address Alan Wake American Nightmare at all in Alan Wake 2? I'm genuinely curious about that. Okay. Sketchies. I'm just trying to get the kind of shape of him down and then sort out the details. I'm just going for a sketchy kind of art style. I just need his face. Wildly enough, having face reference is helpful. Maybe really like shapey with this. Scratches down. Interesting. Alan Eepy be like, Scratch can't get to me if I lose sleep. Yeah, there's reasons given about American Nightmare as one of his attempts to escape the dark place by being a cheesy action hero. Interesting. Thank you, Animated. Sorry if I'm not responding to messages as much as I probably... His hair is so weird. Look at that. Bro, what are you doing with your hair? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with his hair, but it's okay. We figured it out. I need to... His proportions are all off. We do a little goofing around. Okay. New suit. Oh, totally. But this is Alan Eepy, and he's got to be an Eepy Alan Wake 2 Alan, in my opinion. Adequately capture his Alan Eepiness. Okay. This is terrible. Oh, okay. I'll try to get something kind of down and then I'll go back through and fix it. Try that again. Hey, Legal Kimchi, how's it going? There we go. Thank you. I'm glad. I really wanted to do a good job as Beatrice, so I'm glad that came through properly. Let me look at your nose, Alan. Hey, Insed. I know, right? I wish I was having a nice nap right now. It's like our boy Alan Eepy over here. I don't hate the second sketch. I think this is better. It's a better Alan Eepy. Trying to draw characters in like an orientation you have not seen them in at all is certainly a time, but I'm figuring it out. I draw with Clip Studio Paint. It's a good one. So I have the old plan where you just have to pay a single time and you had access for it forever. So I don't get any of the new updates, but that's fine with me. There's plenty of good community support, brushes, etc. So, and I don't want to pay a subscription service for drawing software. Alan Eepy. So we meet again, Mr. Al. It's so stupid. Where are you? I'm so sorry. That keeps getting stuck in my head. Yeah, I like DaVinci Resolve. Okay. This is hard. The Alan Eepy will be so easy to draw, it won't take me long at all. He starts drawing Alan Eepy. Oh! Oh! This is actually legitimately difficult. Oh, that's why it's looking weird. I love figuring things out as I go. It's so fun. Oof, I wasn't foreshortening properly. Hands. I love you, hands, bastard. you so much for following. You've EP'd your last Alan. Drunk Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. It's looking adequately EP'd. I think I did a good job. We'll take it. Okay. And now to get the details right. Slowly making progress. Alan EP on his little EP pillow. He's just having a whittle nap. Alright, well, let's do some quick coloring. I'll fix his ear in a second. You're feeling a bit EP yourself? Well, I hope you get some rest. Because, yeah. It's a terrible year. What are you doing? There was a moment where you're just like, why can't I draw ears now? For no reason. Let's try that again. Drawing's so interesting. I seriously just agony. I love when I draw on the wrong layer. It makes me feel so capable and smart. Yeah, does anybody have any questions for me? If you all watched the I Saw the TV Glow video? Oh, it's been a couple weeks, but... just thought I'd ask. Especially because sometimes people miss the notifications or YouTube doesn't send them. It's annoying. There we go, Alan Eepy's ready. I could rotate the viewer on the top right. Oh, because I keep doing this? You're right, but I don't like rotating the image. I like rotating my head. I don't know why. Thank you, Pen, though. And also, I love you. But yeah, you're right. That would be logical. Would be logical to just spin it and draw it like this. Like, why is my girlfriend like this? Okay. Kind of a gray. It's a cooler. Well, that's why it's coming across like that. Epic life. No, it is a good life hack. Unfortunately, if you haven't noticed, your girlfriend's good. I'm sorry. Okay, I gotta include the lamp. It's kind of an iconic bit of the set, so. As soon as I'm done coloring this pillow, I'm gonna do that. And then I'll do shading based on the lamp. Why do I do that? Why do I twist my head whenever I'm working? It's just like a funny habit I've picked up. Like, I could just rotate it, but that feels wrong when I rotate it. Autism, leave me alone. I must do the thing in this way for no reason. I just have to do it. No. There we go. Okay. Maybe I'll just have the lights first be outside the frame. Way too dark. That's It's fun to just like try out a different art style randomly. Try something new. Okay. It was an interesting video that debunks that people misinterpret Count Dooku as a sympathetic villain. Turns out, unlike Anakin/Vader, Dooku was a Jedi born into wealth. Yeah, no, he is. If you watch Clone Wars, it's pretty explicit about it, but that existed well before. That's why he reclaims his familial title of Count, right? Not only was he born into wealth, he was born into an aristocracy and into a, lordship. And, he's a complicated character, but he's not a good character because Lucas doesn't write complicated villains, really. Not super complicated anyway. They're always unequivocally the bad guy, you know? Yeah, I kind of like this cartoony thing I'm doing with the coloring. It's fun. Okay. I just need to add the lodge background really quick. Be yoinking this color and delete my palette from over here. Oh wait. It's the wrong brush. Let's go. That's pretty good. George just isn't. George is kind of good at some things. He fascinates me as an artist because he sort of bafflingly stumbles through almost being good at stuff. Sorry, I forgot to post that I was live in places. I think what I need to do, come back here. Hello. There we go. Alan Eepy. I think that's a good drawing. Good job, me. Please. I have the high up. Here. Not expecting. No, like, Lucas needs to be surrounded by a bunch of people that will tell him that his ideas are bad. And then they corral him towards the couple of ideas that he has that are good, and you get something interesting. Also, the less control he has over the actors, the better. The more that the actors get to do things that he doesn't want, often the better. Should probably save the drawing as well. Eepy. Alan Eepy. Okay. I'm gonna quickly post it to Blue Sky, and then we'll start playing. I'll just quickly post that, and we'll get to the game. But I hope you all like the drawing. I'm proud of the drawing. I think it turned out good. Alan Eepy. Cartoon, digital drawing. I forgot I had to do alt text. This desk in the lodge. Anyway, game time. I'm happy with how that turned out. Just gonna put my drawing tablet away. Yeah. Oh, I think I did pretty good. I think I did a good job. Now, we're gonna play some Alan Wake. Some Alan Wake. Also, if you're enjoying the stream and you want to support, consider donating through the Ko-Fi. Yeah, and if you have ideas for stream rewards, things you'd want, throw them out there and maybe I will add them. Launching Alan Wake 2. Pausing the music. If things will okay. Well, that's not good. What is happening? There we go. Okay, it fixed itself. We're okay. We're okay. If it will let me see my OBS while I'm... Oh my god, why are you doing that? Perfect, I got it. I can see chat. I can see the game. Chat can see the game. Oh no, did it not save properly last time? Or is it just replaying a cutscene?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson of
We've seen this before.
I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, it just took us back to the end of the previous chapter. I was like, oh god, I might have to redo the boss fight and stuff, but no, we're good. But yeah, Alan Eepy too.
Anderson, where did you go?
He's just so tired.
All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest.
Alan Wakey.
Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
I wonder if this is actually Alan Wake or if it's like some sort of evil doppelganger.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings.
Should look around.
We'll head out.
With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Okay, I can't climb that.
A light and a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know
I'm wondering if I should listen to their full conversation or not. Yeah, I like the first two episodes. I think like if I was a kid it would have been exactly what I'd want from Star Wars. So yeah, Skeleton Crew is interesting to me. I really hope that it manages to maintain some amount of quality.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Wow, a cult that dehumanizes people. It must be Tuesday. What's up? I just finished drawing Alan Eepy, our glorious sleepy protagonist. And now we're playing some Alan Wake. How are you all doing? What's new? Yeah. I haven't watched Afterlight. Oh good, they have a quick turn feature. Good aim, me.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Interesting. Yeah, I do want to watch Acolyte. Even though I know she's not in it for a ton of it, I do want to see Abby Thorne's character in it. Cool. See a canonically trans character played by an actor I've met. That would be cool. I think this was locked behind the, You've become even more of a stereotype because you picked up bass guitar. I'm not sure I understand the stereotype.
A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan. There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle? Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
1 bird for light, 2 for darkness, 3 birds for a fight, 4 for a struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending, whatever it means.
Something feels different. I should look around. A charm. Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me.
Did I leave this here?
Huh. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
I should probably check my... Well, at least they gave me some ammo.
Never gonna get used to this.
I feel like you've gotten pretty used to it. Like I feel like most people would be a little more
Might
concerned.
need them again.
Okay, that's really cool, Lewis. That's really funny. I love learning new things about well, that wasted bullets, but at least we learned something. Welcome back, Max Payne, chugging painkillers.
Another one of those rhymes.
Interesting. I hear noises I don't like over here. How am I doing? I'm pretty good. I'm happy with the drawings that I did today, which is rare. Usually I feel like, oh, I'm so bad. I'm awful at this, okay, I don't know why for a millisecond that garbage bag looked like a small kid or something. I don't know if that was just A, the game fucking with me, or B, me genuinely just missing some detail. Like me just fully seeing something that wasn't there. Go find the password.
I feel bad for these guys.
Why does she love petting taxidermy? That rhyme is important, but I don't have the item for it. There's gonna definitely be an item somewhere around here that I can use with it. Oh, Federal Bureau of Control. Interesting. Hands are going. The FBC's intent in this research project is to experiment with nursery rhymes, hereinafter referred to as fiction, in an attempt to recreate the conditions under which the writing would become reality. The hypothesis is that there are two ways in which fiction alters reality, either by reflecting events that have come to pass but that are not known to their later creator, whose active creation therefore becomes the catalyst for those past events after which they serve as the source of their own inspiration, or by the fiction itself being the initiating force in its present timeline, using the creator as a conduit. I'm trying to remember what the scientist guy in Control sounds like, because that's who I imagine writing this. In the experiment, we will create nursery rhyme texts with a specific function, and then use the dedicated dolls and symbols as needed via a careful testing process, with the purpose of the story told in the fiction manifesting itself in real life. A variety of combinations involving the dolls, symbols, and rhymes will be tested in order to collect large amounts of data, with the hope that a pattern will appear. Methods will be adjusted in the testing based on our results. Wolf doll. That's so interesting. The Federal Bureau of Control was around here and was experimenting with fiction. I kind of like the idea that the Federal Bureau of Control is in some way the developers of the game. That has an interesting implication to it. Okay. The hero, brave and strong, left home to right. Okay. So, woods, wolf.
I have a weird feeling something's changed. What is this? What the hell?
Okay. I've never played Tekken. But I've played a lot of fighting games.
Oh shit. Another charm for my bracelet.
Okay. That is how you access it. Okay.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years.
Well, at least we
Shows
finished a
up murdered,
case.
and then turns into a monster.
Oh, hey, Pup, guess what? Guess what I
After I
finished
stopped Nightingale,
drawing. I don't know if you were here for that.
a
I'll
writer
pull it up.
who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
I drew Alan Eepy. Alan is Eepy. Eepy is Alan. I posted it up on Blue Sky if you want the image. But yeah, it has been done. Alan has been Eepy'd. Alan no wakey. Psychology probably, yeah. Good.
Creepy dolls, mysterious rhymes.
Alan no
weirder than
wakey.
anything else going on, I guess.
Oh, it's such a stupid joke, but it's so funny. I'm wondering if I should keep the dolls after I've used them.
Doesn't make sense.
Oh, I can.
Think.
Yeah, this whole the stuff this game is playing with around like fiction altering reality and things. Very interesting. I'm curious where it's gonna go.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
So these are the two Wayfinder station. One was on Stream side and one was at the cabin.
The cult of the tree. What sort of cult? Themselves as a cult.
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Nothing. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't remember how to access my inventory. Oh, control. Backstack enemies. Saves you in death, but shatters in the process. Yeah, sure. Hmm? Damn. I think there's a rhyme here. Maybe. Can I climb up that? No. This game's very quiet. Which makes those Epic Games notifications even more annoying. Stream side. Maybe this is part of stream side? Hmm.
There's a rhyme over here.
Okay. Interesting. So I probably need to go get the doll back. Oh, yay. Light. Let's try this. I need a crow and a hero. Hero. I don't understand this one. Does anyone understand this one? I don't understand how this one works. Maybe the crow goes in this? Or maybe I'm only supposed to use dolls from the nearby area. Any ideas? I don't understand this one. Mother crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast. But only hear heart. Ooh, maybe. Hero goes on the heart. No. Oh, I was slightly off. I had to use the wolf. Let's see. Shit. Some around here. Where are you? Okay. Oh, that's... I hear a wolf. I don't like these noises. Y'all see where I need to go next? Oh, there it is.
Another charm. Good thing Logan made me this bracelet.
Did I kill it? Yeah! Playing Alan Wake 2. That's why I drew Alan Eepy. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, that's the button. Ah. I'm kind of bad at this game. Oops. Okay. There should be another thing over at the cabins. Got the stream side one. Oh, I don't have access to the rental cabins. Okay. There must be a key I get later that unlocks all of these. Oh, this one's open actually. Oh. Easter eggs.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Oh, perfect. Maybe I'll finally be able to upgrade my weapon. It is really funny that this game is just like, flashlights work like this now. Okay. A lot of people feeling Alan Eepy tonight. I might even be touch Alan Eepy at the moment. Please, no more enemies. Yay! All headshots. Wow, does this game have a rough ammo economy? No, I misclicked and accidentally wasted a battery. I need to stop wasting resources. Which boss fight? I finished chapter 1 or act 1 or whatever. That had that boss fight last time. It's really cool that they're bringing in the Federal Bureau of Control in fun spots. That doesn't feel like it intrudes on the narrative of this game. That makes sense. Yeah. I think there's like fun interconnected world stuff, and then there's like the MCU or something where you have to have watched a bajillion projects to even know what's going on. And I prefer the more fun, like, that's a cool thing if you know what it is, or you've played the other game, or you've read the other thing, but it's not necessary to the experience of the work of art in and of itself. Just something you can additionally engage with, if you so choose. Oh yeah, already read that. Yeah, I'm slowly getting better at it with survival horror, but it does just like, it's tough. Resource management in survival horror is always tough for me. So I'm like, I don't have enough ammo, I don't want to shoot anything.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan?
Oh, that's good to know.
No one texted me. What's going on?
If at some point I get annoyed or
I'm
something,
totally
I'll
fine.
probably
I slipped,
switch to
that's
that
all.
accessibility.
God, it's not the end of the world.
Not the infinite health, but the
Your
infinite
father
ammo.
on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years
Yeah.
of board game victories.
No,
tell me
I think that
Colonel
type of thing
Mustard
of
did it.
like, it rewards you for engaging
keep
with
an
these
eye
other
out for
works of
him.
art and the interconnectedness of
Love you, Dave.
of an oeuvre of,
Love you
of
too.
having a backlog of other works
say
of
bye
art
to Logan?
and building up themes
Just tell
across
her I love
them.
her.
But
Bye for now.
like even playing this right now, I haven't finished Alan Wake 1, and I probably could enjoy this even if I'd never played any of Alan Wake 1. But there's moments that I really appreciate because of Alan Wake. What?
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out
Something
to?
about that shot comp and
gone a long
simultaneous
time.
sip
No.
of coffee.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return.
It really is. I really like
Is this the
Saga
name
and
of the
Alex.
story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Pinky.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
Are Alan Wake's chapters flashbacks then?
Thank you. Welcome. Well, we have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake is here. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. And as usual, our house band, the old gods of Asgard, is here. Taking away
Who do I think it is?
Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay. You got me. Good prank.
I'm trying to
very
remember what this
fun.
actor's name is. I can't remember
Sad to
it.
say,
But I like him a lot. I've seen him in a few things.
I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped.
I do think it's purposefully
desperately
referencing King
trying
of
to find
Comedy,
the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten.
which Joker is doing a worse job of referencing.
It might not be New York at all.
This is live
Haunted
action.
by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right. Alex Casey is in this book as well.
It is John Jones from Supergirl. Okay, I was like, I swear I've seen him in a few things.
But
Okay.
isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction?
I like him.
Seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room.
Yeah, there's some filters on it, for
And
sure.
he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this.
I watched one season back when it first came out, and it's a CW show.
Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives, half expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice. What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story. Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
I love Old Gods of Asgard. It's such a funny bit in the first game.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Hey, I know you! That's Dr. Casper Darling of the Federal Bureau of Control. He's just a guy. You know what? I feel like I'd probably have more fun playing through Control if I was streaming. And I set the settings a little lower.
Hey! I think I've been locked in! Anybody? Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself. Great.
I love Alan Wake's voice for narration. Very funny to me. Am I dumb? Am I missing something? There's something really obvious I'm missing. I'm excited to see more of Mr. Door. Maybe the Old Gods of Asgard can help me. 665. That makes sense. I found it right as you gave the info.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
Should I use the TV or should I explore first? Oh, it didn't let me. Okay. I find it really funny that they're riffing on like Jimmy Fallon of all things.
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
Don't like that.
This is the ritual to lead you all.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days.
Okay, so I'm playing through Initiation.
A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread.
You know what? As
trust
someone
these
with
words.
memory problems,
I had to act on them.
I relate to you,
You
Alan.
must write to escape.
Okay.
Look like a drowning man, gasping for air.
Aw, it's okay, honey. You'll figure it out when you come out. Get on some HRT.
I didn't remember much.
Okay.
But I
Is the
knew my
next
thoughts and
next
ideas
drawing
could manifest
for
as
this
reality
stream
in this
series
place.
Transfem Alan
I
Wake?
used my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. Real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex.
No, I love the like specific way.
The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. Best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this! Welcome back
Alright,
to the show.
if we get to
As the
let's say
creator of
40%
the character, how do you feel about
of the
this?
$1,000 goal. If we get there, I will draw.
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man.
Like, I don't want to do one of those terrible ones where it's like
Alley
Alley Wake, you know what I mean? But it also is kind of funny. Because Alan Wake is such a hack that he wouldn't be able to invent a new name.
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not.
But yeah, donate to the stream if you want me to draw Alley Wake.
Choices that are
Next
different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations. I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused
I know.
to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down.
It's really funny to have.
The clue was a table lamp.
Isn't the real guy Sam Lake? Sam Lake playing Alex Casey, making fun of Max Payne inside of Alan Wake 2. It's like, really? How meta did you need to get?
Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
And very meta.
What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
I'm enjoying Alan Wake's No Good, Very Bad Day. Groundhog Day. This is really funny. My interpretation of many worlds. Oh, I get it. I memorized what the flashing numbers were doing. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I'm begging for help. I'm screaming for help.
Hello?
Okay. Interesting. You know what? The one thing that I do hope gets referenced in this, I really hope that the janitor from the FBC shows up somewhere. That's like the one cameo character I'd be hyped for.
There you are, Tom. Oh,
Is that him?
Not so much evil that not a
Sounds
bit of
like
good
him.
as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker.
I love the janitor.
I was
One of
gonna
my
get
favorite bits of
something
Control
from the
is
basement
encountering the
for
janitor,
you,
so...
but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
He's such a weird little guy.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa, a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Thank you, weird Finnish man.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
I don't like having no weapons. No flashlight, no weapons. I feel like the basement had some sort of significance and control as well. Yes, more TV stuff.
The talk show host?
Good evening. A writer trapped in a dream world attempts to write a story to shape reality around him and escape. He is beset by visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions as inspiration for his stories, in hopes of giving them power to make them come true. Us, hidden few, know that ultimately he will succeed. But before that, many of his stories collapse back into the stuff that dreams are made of, to remain as they began, works of fiction. And yet, maybe there is a gleam of truth to be unearthed from these tales. A rare glimpse into the unseen realities beyond our own.
Twilight Zone
Offering up
reference. It's
intriguing
so
avenues
funny.
of contemplation as they transpire in
Night Spring. I love Remedy's love of multimedia
An
stuff.
old lamp and a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
Oh, interesting.
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
I see, it altered the space. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to go. You gonna help me or? Okay. That room scares me. Let's go to the bathroom instead. Weird that the mirrors look all messed up. I'm guessing where these red spots are, I can use the, light thing in it somewhere? Hmm. Do I need to go back downstairs? Sometimes I feel so stupid when I play games on stream. I'm like, oh no, everybody knows I'm bad at everything now. Grandma. That makes sense though that I just missed something. God, this place is so creepy without any sort of actual danger being in it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just doing a lot with vibes.
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again.
Oh. That's a really simple puzzle that I'm sort of silly for not noticing. No, that just locked me in here. Hmm. Where am I supposed to go, game? I don't understand. I'll make two. Hmm. There's something over here somewhere. Oh, I just didn't stand close enough.
The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Interesting. Oops, I have to stream up. Well, it's a unique mechanic. Not that unique, but interestingly used. Plenty of games have the two worlds swap over puzzles, but...
I needed to find another way out.
Swapping over to... Maybe a bed. Okay, I need a charge. I need to bring it to this room. I see. Can I even get in there? Okay, again. I figured it out. I'm not a complete fool.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself.
Hello, Alan Wake 1.
I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds up my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral of the darkness. I dive to the body to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
Interesting. Very interesting. Don't go back? Okay. See. I probably should have explored before switching it. Oh.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
I don't like this. This area is spooky.
Hello?
That's a bad word, I shouldn't.
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
Creepy.
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
Shadow. It's me, the devil.
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got you now. We've been working. Great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
I don't care massively about 100%ing. Please, game, may I have a gun?
The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
I can hear shadows. Fuck.
The Caldera Street Station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
But I need light
The
for it.
lamp was dead in my hand. I needed to find a light for it.
I'm here to convince you to do sin, Shadow.
I love that Snap Cube dub so much. These shadows are creepy. Don't like them.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell?
Oh my god.
Hey,
It's Max Payne.
edit door show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey. I'm looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
Damn, I killed Max Payne that fast?
Casey! Damn it.
I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really want to know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Rip minimum comfort. Oh, I wish minimum comfort. I regret creating minimum comfort. What an awful creature.
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective. I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance. Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
The flashlight feels so much more inconsistent in 2 compared to 1.
Oh, fuck! The shadows faded out. Until they didn't. They were trying to stop me. With the gun and flashlight, I could fight back.
And I don't know why it feels so much more inconsistent in this one. It just does.
I could use the light to open the subway entrance now.
I sure hope there's some resources for me to loot somewhere.
I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
Okay, good. 'Cause, oh my God. I don't have any batteries. I gotta head back out and get another light? Okay. I love the weird, scary implications of being stuck in a loop of death by your, like, the artist that created you. You know what I mean? And how disturbing that would be.
I needed to find a way around that fence.
I don't know. It just feels really inconsistent and awkward in this one. Guessing that's how I get around the fence? Maybe? Maybe I'm just accidentally wasting my time. We'll see. Nope, that seems to have done the trick. It's an interesting game. It does some weird stuff, though. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just having one of those days, anytime I hear, like, become conscious of my voice, I want to shrivel up and disappear. I have no idea which of these ways is the way to explore and the way to get stuff, so...
Hello? Oh. Hey, Alan. You snuck up on me.
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. Still haven't found
I
my
kind of like the
mystery man, though.
implications that maybe Tim ended up here from Quantum Break in some way. Because of the FBC or something. Hey, street map.
Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is a name. Warland Door.
The talk show host?
No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking. Well, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
I'll trade you walls any day.
Well, at least I found out what happened to him. I wish I felt the same about my voice. I really do. I'm enjoying exploring. Let's see if this isn't the plot necessary direction. This is so confusing. That's where I thought the light was. I'm gonna check out what's up here as well. Why is empty?
There was something hidden here. Light would reveal it. The phrase repeated over and over.
Interesting.
The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Words of war. Health off of hits is pretty nice. Whenever I get the flare gun, that is.
Fuck me.
You die here? That's great. That's not ominous at all. I'm not worried. Have I seen CJ's new video? No. The title didn't interest me even slightly. Listen, I love CJ. They're wonderful. They are very Christian, and I am not. So, a video about God didn't really interest me. I found a video. Interesting.
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save the object of your obsession in Night Springs?
Night Spring.
Tonight's cult classic episode, #1 fan.
That's so real.
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping
from the
and
diner.
dreaming for something.
I remember.
And then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. And your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet.
What?
You don't really mind how it arrives. But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress slash protector of the town of Night Springs. As always, Knight's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do.
What is happening?
It's everyone's favorite waitress! Hi, everyone!
Could I get another cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Of course. Who else wants a top up?
Me.
Right here, please.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I just find that I tend to have my largest disagreements with CJ's videos when they're talking about Christianity stuff.
I heard the writer is madly...
Here's your coffee.
How do you juggle running this diner, your bird sanctuary, and that amazing fan site for the writer you love so much?
I don't know if this is DLC, but I did get the deluxe edition, so...
I heard your fan site for that writer was named best fan site in the world. Congratulations.
Another cup.
I would kill
Not long,
to have a
Alice.
passion like you do for that writer
Depending
of
on
yours.
which of you is...
You two are destined for each other.
We sure are.
Your last message was 9:35. It's now 9:38, so 3 minutes maybe?
I wish I could live here.
Anyone else to interact with? Am I missing something?
I work extremely hard, but also I'm naturally talented.
Well, heck, no wonder us regular folks can't keep up.
Is this person like making fanfic about herself?
You won't be with that attitude. Life's not a side order of hash browns, so don't expect someone to bring it to you.
Wow, That's tough, but fair.
This is wild.
Thank you for telling me exactly what I needed to hear.
No problem. Here you go.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, I don't mind. That's everyone's coffee. Better put this pot back. I loved being the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent. And flowing
Yeah, like she's got a parasocial relationship to Alan Wake, but also all of these people acting like she's God's gift to Earth or whatever.
From the tables. Shucks.
My date last night was a total bust. You're the expert on romance. Any advice?
Yes. But first, tell me everything.
Long story short, she told me I dressed like a divorced gym teacher. But it's what's inside that matters, right?
Right. Show them the real you and it will all work out. Talk about that mole you worry about when you're trying to fall asleep.
Well, I'll try that. Thanks a million.
Don't mention it.
I saw in the news that you saved every single kitten from that bear attack. Amazing!
Those yoga lessons really paid off. Those plates won't clear themselves.
The writer lives just outside town in that mansion of his. Why don't you go talk to him?
Oh, we have our own ways of talking.
This is fascinating.
No time for that. I've got customers waiting.
Where? It's not giving me thingies to interact with. Oh, there's one. Okay.
Is Knight's Diner going to enter the statewide pie competition this year?
Of course. We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row. I better take these plates back to the service window.
Excuse me. Can I borrow you?
What can I get you?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation. After all,
It is giving like
you're the town's
1950s
literature buff.
sitcom-y type
Got
thing.
to read the newest book in the writer's crime trilogy. I'll grab you a copy from the back. You better not crease any pages.
The only thing that hurts more than love is loving again. Love Will Hurt by America's best-selling writer. Thank you so much for taking in my 6 macaws. I know you have your hands full with all the other sick birds at your bird sanctuary, but if anyone can find a cure for their rare bird lupus, it's yours. Yours truly, a young girl who wants to be you someday. Death comes for everyone. That doesn't mean it's painless. Death Will Hurt by America's best-selling writer. A man's life is ripped away. He's out to get justice in the whole city. Will Hurt by America's best-selling writer. Did you just see her arm? That was horrifying. Oh my god, it was like... Employee of the Decade Award in recognition of basically being the best at like everything, presented to everyone's favorite waitress. The fan art! The fan art of her holding Alan! Cat girl Alan Wake! Okay. At 40%, I'll draw Alley Wake. The next one after that, I'll draw Cat Girl Alan Wake. Yeah, what am I missing? Am I interacting with this wrong?
It's me, your favorite writer whose voice you would recognize in your sleep. I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan, you're the only one who can save me.
Oh my gosh! Don't worry, I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger, and I had to rescue him. The stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
This is wild.
My accessories. Everything the girl needed to claim victory in the battle for love. My trusty 12.
Fully automatic!
Extreme circumstances call for extreme shotguns. My bolt-action hunting rifle, gorgeous walnut stock. Deadly, and looks good doing it. Just like me.
Can I grab anything else?
Finally ready for a night out on the town. With danger. There was no time to waste. The shortcut through the boatyard was the fastest way to my writer's mansion in the woods outside town.
This is so wild. Everybody claps!
The boatyard is this way! You better hurry!
Go through the boatyard! It's the shortest route! Oops, wrong way.
This way? No. Which way?
This was my moment. My chance to save the writer and make him realize how much
This
he
is
needed me.
wild. This is wild.
I don't know what is.
Forever.
I was leaving my old life behind, like a body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it.
Oh.
Nothing would get between me and my future with the writer.
That line is so wild.
Now, who the heck is that? Who are you? And why do you look like a slightly less handsome version of my writer?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that worthless hack. Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but we can't all be perfect.
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were two of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
But you're his brother.
This is wild.
I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? If you can't join him, beat him.
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this. I'll stop you.
Babe, I got an army of people that hate that hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I have the power of love.
Oh,
And a
is that
shotgun.
right? Well, you're gonna need more than your feelings if you want to stop all of us.
Only a monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books. And there is only one way to deal with monsters.
This is kind of fun. This little shooting gallery. Wow. I need to get better at dodging.
My gun's hungry.
I love this manic pixie nightmare girl. It is nice not to have to flashlight enemies. This is one of my problems with Alan Wake. Remedy in general.
Jerky twin had him locked
They're
up
always
somewhere, like a sweet,
games I
prince
want to
locked
like,
in a tower.
but they just do
But his
weird
fan in
things
shining armor was on her way. Luckily,
that don't
one of
add
those haters had made a hole in the fence
to
for
the
me.
experience.
The twins' motorcycle had left tracks in the mud. I recognized the tread pattern immediately, thanks to my famously keen perception. The tracks would lead me right to my writer and his kidnapper. I felt like the detective from my writer's books, solving the case with my wits. All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee.
I do think it's really funny. I think it's unfortunate that they went with women because of the amount of sexism around this. But it is really funny to have a fan that writes themselves in and is a Mary Sue, considering that's like where the idea came from. Oh my god, I'm bad at this.
Gun up.
She's so wild. Yeah, the gore in this game was surprisingly, interestingly done, let's say. This is so oddly positioned in the game, time-wise, though.
Why hadn't my writer ever told me he had a semi-evil twin brother? He must be waiting until our third or fourth date, surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past. Oh, that man has more layers than a croissant.
I love her. She's terrible. Little bit of Harley Quinn vibes. That, yeah, I can see it. I've got the power of love on my side.
I won't let these monsters continue to plague my dear writer with their negativity. I would treat them the same
I kinda love
way
this.
I treat trolls on my fan site. But this time, I was banning them from life.
As Alan, like, writing someone in that can protect him, it's really funny. Alan would write an Manic Pixie Gun Girl. Yeah, I'm also a little caught up on how I'm like, what do you mean by layers in a croissant? Un croissant? Je t'aime le mot. Okay. All the tears of all the angels in heaven were falling over this city. She wore the rain like a funeral shroud. She was in a sad state. This city of mine. She was still mine. The filthy prison I called home. I was here for a reason. Joe Bullets Capone. He was inside drinking champagne and throwing around his dirty money while I stood in the rain smoking a soggy cigarette. But that didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was I knew Bullets had a bad night coming his way, and he had no clue. He made me wait for it, though. My pack of cigarettes was long gone by the time Bullets staggered out the back door. I detached myself from the shadows, stepped up right beside the pathetic excuse for a man. Long time, Joe. Bullets looked up, his boozy soaked grin. Right, lost where I was. Bullets looked up, his boozy-soaked grin twisted into something less friendly. You! He reached for the pistol under his jacket, a six-shooter with 6 slugs big as my cigarette stubs. I'd done my homework. He barely had the piece out of its holster before I was on him. I wrestled it out of his hands, tossed it behind a dumpster. Bullets didn't like that. Gave me one right in the gut, wind rushed out of my lungs like a soul leaving a body. Through my wheezing, I could make out the slap of boots against water. Bullets was legging it. Had to get after him. Couldn't lose him. Not when I was getting so close. He had info I needed, the address of the last stop for his train called Revenge. So I sucked in whatever air I could and took off after him. Through the twisting maze of alleyways, 2 rats but only 1 cheese. I pulled out my revolver. I was playing for keeps. Don't make this hard, Joe. I caught up to him as he was dropping down the other side of a chain-link fence. He sneered, teeth like rows of great tombstones. He thought he was escaping. He thought he was safe. My body slammed against the fence like a bird against a window. I clutched the thin metal, scrambled over it, the jagged ends of the wire ripping through the sleeves of my leather coat and biting into skin. The pain was welcome. I dropped down in the alley and ran like a panther. At every blind corner I expected a trash can lid to the face, and none came. Maybe Bullets hadn't liked what he saw in my eyes as I climbed that fence, but he wasn't smiling now. Then I had him, a trapped rat trying to failing to wrench a locked door off its hinges. I leveled my gun at him. You know what I want, Joe. Bullets let go of the door handle, hands as up as they go, beseeching a higher power not to cast him down. Come on, man! Ain't gonna bring your wife back! Can't hurt to try. Talk. Yeah, sure thing, sure! Bullets lunged for his ankle. A crack of lightning from my hand, and he was down in the gutter, clutching his belly. I walked over, calm as snow. I stood over him, watched his putrid blood mingle with it, rivers of rainwater. You talk, I call an ambulance. His words were having a hard time getting to the pain. You're insane, man! Insane! I raised my gun level with his eyes. Try again. Okay, UK! You want the big man, yeah? I know where you can find him.
Blood pounded in my ears like war drums. All the killing, the sleepless nights, the booze, the countless cigarettes I smoked while ghosts swirled around me was all for this. The drums got louder. Bullis cut his breath, straining against the pain, then he spilled his guts. My #1 fan! If I don't make it, then I just want you to know that no, I can't say it. Curse my cripplingly sensitive, artistic nature. I left the alley, told a waiter on the curb that a guy had been shot. Didn't care what he did with that information. I had what I needed. Oh, that was a sequence. That was an experience. Wow. Alan Wake, truly the world's worst writer.
The motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my writer inside?
Isn't anyone gonna rescue this poor little writer? Hello? Is anybody there? I'm just a frail writer and I require aid.
He's inside.
It's the brother.
I'm here. I've come to save you.
Oh, joy! We can finally be together and sit through big poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the Queen.
Wait a minute. My writer only drinks coffee. 2 sugars, no milk. I keep all the mugs.
Okay, no more tricks. I'll be waiting upstairs.
Where are you?
I was never upstairs.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry.
You're starting to piss me off, mister. Where is my writer?
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach. It's just out the back.
First, he kidnaps my writer. Then he calls him a tea drinker. He had crossed the line. I was going to go to that beach and give this jerk the scolding of a lifetime.
I'm sorry, the alpha male shit there is really funny. Mr. Tarantino, could I please have a croissant with more layers than Alan Wake? I haven't heard the Weezer voice in a long time, so I apologize if I'm misremembering.
Hey, me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
Can I shoot him, please?
Where is my writer?
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd,
Hush your mouth! He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
Is he?
Cramp my style, man. And I'm not telling you where he is.
You are going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
You asked for it. You're rude, you have no manners, your too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away after they realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You are trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop! I don't like being seen! Listen, I never had your precious writer. I was just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms his mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed. Doomed!
He with my famous keen perception. Bullets o'clock. Writer's mansion as fast as my chicken meals would take me. I'm fresh out of bullets.
That's a lot of bullets. This is such a weird DLC. Like, I kind of love it, but it's also unhinged, and putting it in the main story in a really funny spot is wild. Total tonal dissonance. drop it. There's seriously no way for me to drop one. Like, I want more of the other bullets.
Can't forget the bullets.
Okay. There we go. Sniper's really fun to use. I hope I eventually get a main game. Wow, the door. The game really lets you, like, shoot very specific spots on the body. Wild.
Bullets o'clock.
I wonder how hard that was to code. Oh, cool, you play as a past Remedy Protect. Interesting.
I knew you, my #1 fan, would never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies. His hatred for me is as inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery.
She wants to fuck a deer.
Your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me.
That's a choice.
I believe in you.
This game's weird about deer. Like, in general, it's just really weird about deer. I don't... Why? Between the taxidermy petting and...
Believed in me. We were kindred spirits. We fit together like a bicycle chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into. We were connected by love and destiny. He was meant to be mine, always and forever. There was no time to lose. I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders.
The game designers really said, I want to murder en masse people who are mad at my writing.
If I have to stop you myself, I will. Unlike him, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
Whoa, what the fuck is this? This guy has terrible, abusive vibes. It's awful. I didn't want to do this, but you forced my hand to attack some woman. Like, my motorcycle is also a werewolf. So she's not into werewolves. This is such a wild sequence. How do you even come up with this? That attack is so annoying.
I don't condone animal cruelty.
He's Team Edward. Yeah, that tracks. Derogatory. Being on Team Edward or Jacob is wrong. Bella should be with Alice. This is the obvious answer. I'm not into werewolves.
Whoops! Gotta put more bullets in. I'm fresh out of bullets. Oopsies! Can't forget the bullets.
There you go. How do I get in? Or do I need to talk to this guy?
I'm not going to kill you. You're my
Sorry, Alice, I'm not a furry either, so... it's not a betrayal, it's just not my thing. Then again, I'm not really into most... pretty much anything.
His velvety hair.
Yeah.
But mostly, that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
I actually can't figure out how to discard inventory items, so...
Oh, you silly werewolf. You could have all those things too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
Your words have shown me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. Oh, what have I done? Those haters will tear him apart, and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend to. Bullets.
So wild.
Don't mess with me. Between me and my writer.
Let's I don't know what is going on with chat. I don't know how to address. Such a wild sequence. I feel like this is very self-indulgent of the writers in a very funny way. Ow.
Isn't going to kiss himself. I mean, save himself.
Wild. This entire sequence is wild. baby girl Alan Wake.
And there he was. After all the fighting, we were finally
Oh my god,
alone,
the smile.
together. Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced like two spinning planets that would eventually crash into each other in a dazzling display of flames and rocks and other
Planet stuff. Oh,
He
the
told me
terrible
all the
writing.
sweet things I'd been waiting a
Chef's
lifetime
kiss.
to hear. I saw myself reflected in his eyes. I would always be at his side to inspire and protect him. He needed me now and forever. After all, I am his #1 fan.
That was a wild sequence.
A fan and the object of her joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending for some. But is happiness, like beauty, all in the eye of the beholder? Where is the line between family
Hi,
and
fan.
fixation? One can never tell. Night Springs.
Need to skip to make sure it doesn't play any music, but I swear I set it to streamer. Maybe it doesn't have that. Maybe it's under audio. Hmm. Love does win, and I love you.
The gates to the platform were closed.
No,
I had
goodbye.
a ticket.
Come back.
Something
Mr.
about
Door
the
is like,
station platform
Alan.
felt significant.
Alan, are you
It would
okay?
open
Are you
but
okay?
I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
An FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from
This
one
is so
murder to the next,
interesting.
inviting me to
Have a
draw
good night,
an
Liz.
obscene picture on the city map.
Also, reminder chat, if you're enjoying the stream
Caldera
and you want to
Street
support
The name made me
me
think of the
eating
exit
and stuff, you can donate using the Ko-Fi.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing. I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place.
Yeah, no, that was good, I'll agree. So I like the use of agape and agape.
Things clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked. The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole. The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way forward.
That was my way forward.
I love his silly little voice. How do I know if one of them's gonna attack me? Just risk it. I don't like
the
that.
city was not real. I was limited to the confines of the dream.
See. Very silly, Jennifer.
Shit. I don't like the sound of that.
I wonder if I'm getting close to a boss fight or something. Wait.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on.
Another one of those words of power is somewhere around here, but I don't know how to find it. They all point over here, but there's nothing over here. Oh. No, I'm just silly. Painkillers. An interesting conceit to make it so you can only walk places if the story includes it. Oh, boss fights only happen in Saga's chapters. Interesting. Okay. Find a light for it.
Another place to use in this story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper. The story was taking shape. I changed the story. The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a
Bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Poor Alan. Being placed as a leader of an evil cult. Nothing? Wow. He wants nothing?
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
Word of lamp. Nice. I never have enough flashlight batteries.
Help me. What do you know? Word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's house. The Wiz was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Oh, I can just sneak past. Okay.
Shit!
You're okay, Alan. I'm hitting headshots. We're good. No need to shit. They didn't even come close to touching you.
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
This is such a weird little game. I kind of love it. Ow! Why did I say ow? It's so funny. I don't really react to like actual pain very often because I have like a really high pain tolerance for my chronic illness. But I'll say ow to like random shit. And it's kind of funny.
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, a scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
I had a new idea, a new story thread.
Oh, I guess I
couldn't add a
should
new
go
element
back.
from here.
That's cool. Back we go.
Alan Wake. You get my story.
I think it's like, yeah, it's like almost a surprise thing.
I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Interesting.
Wake.
Could I have brought the light over here? That was a waste. These things are so creepy. Like, yeah, this game does a good job of making uncomfortable shit. You lost her. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything before I move on to the next area. Please don't respawn. Okay. The game used scary music and I thought it was a fight. Okay, I think that's all I got from the murder cult thing, so that was a waste of time. Sometimes, one of the hardest things with making art is having to get good at just letting go. And going it's enough, and knowing you've done enough, and yeah, moving on. Instead of endlessly editing and modifying. That can be really hard to do, and it's hard to know when that point is, because you do still need to do that process of reiteration and iteration. But it can be good to like give yourself challenges where you only allow yourself to do so much, or you restrict time and things. Okay. I hope I got everything I was supposed to get.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Alan Wake.
I had to be at the scene, to see and understand it, in order to change it.
Okay. There's nothing over here. Except for this guy. And he's blocking my exit.
Alan Wake.
Leave me alone. It's not even like they pose much of a threat, they just keep me out.
I should work this out
Have a
on the
good sleep.
blackboard.
Hello? Anyone there? Dead.
The scene had changed. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
Ow! What the fuck was that? That actually injured me. Give me items, please. I haven't gotten ammo in so long. Oh my, every container I open has nothing.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that.
It was locked
They
from
say
the other
dark
side.
smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found. A sick and twisted story. But it worked.
They're still locked.
The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Eepy, I can get through the subway car now.
None of this was real. It was
This game's playing a lot with some conceptual horror shit in a way that's weird and off-putting. That's unlocked now.
Changing a plot element?
How do I get to you? Maybe I can see it from above? Nope. Okay. Well, it's not that big of a deal. Just one collectible. Just wish I could get it. I know it's behind this wall here. Oh, that's what it is. Anything you want me to talk about while we're here?
Wake. Alan, wake. Alan, wake.
Ow. Well, that was unfortunate.
Wake.
ammo. I am leaving. There's no way for me to get into that room there. And there's nothing else to grab. And I don't need to waste more health on those things. Let's
My
explore
path was
first.
blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
Okay, good. Ammo. Well, I'll say the revolver is fun. Oh, I can collect multiple charges? I see. Where am I supposed to go? It's a very confusing sequence. That's the way I came. This is how I get deeper in, but... Maybe... Yeah, I can go back and... No. Oh. That opened this. I see. Little confusing. Oh. Don't like that. That's just a lot of enemies. Somehow the Eepy returned. Word of gun. Okay, 5% chance of not consuming ammo is very good. Somehow the EP did return.
I'm lost in the dark. Wake.
Leave me alone.
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
Hey.
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
Interesting. Nothing helpful.
Wake.
Changed into the murder cult's hideout. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
Interesting.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. The plot element I found would drive the story forward.
This is the ritual to lead you on.
To keep going.
Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Okay.
Alan Wake.
Damn it. Sneak by, just gonna sneak by. Nothing bad'll happen if I sneak on by.
Alan Wake. Awake. Alan Wake. 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 I rise. Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
I don't like how they keep saying the name. It's really... What the fuck? Ow,
You lost the plot.
This game's combat does not feel particularly good. No, come on, I wasn't even near him. Let me turn for the flashlight so I can sneak it off. It is kind of like the Scarecrow's taking over the game. What the fuck? Stop it. I don't have enough batteries. Because the game has literally given me like 2 batteries in all of Alan Wake's sequence. Okay. Cool.
Call to the line!
Oh. The problem, I like Remedy's narratives. God, is their gameplay annoying sometimes. Let me sneak past.
Wake.
Oh.
Wake.
Also, this stealth is super inconsistent. And just kind of awkward. I don't know. I really love the narrative elements of this game. And I think some of the level design choices are really cool. Fuck off! Like, how did it detect me? Oh my god. It's like, yeah, just does not feel good. And there's I've been looting everything I could find. I've been searching extra areas and I'm just not getting like any combat resources. Please, game.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels.
Okay.
Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Yeah, I might use those if I absolutely have to. I just really don't want to. I would just like if they maybe designed the levels a little better. Cool. The other thing too is that the only way to hide or sneak is to turn off your like primary method of defense. Very weird. I don't know. I want to like Remedy games. I just think they make some weird choices in places. Cool. Yeah.
Come on!
And as with games with bad stealth, usually, if you get detected, you're just like, fucked. I don't know. I'm liking the narrative a lot. I'm gonna try to be positive and focus on the things that I like. No! I can't believe you can reload at an inopportune time. And I died. I forgot that the menu doesn't pause when you open it. This is a well-designed game. Okay. I think I'm gonna pause for the day. I will come back when the game is not annoying me. Plus it's almost 11 o'clock, so it's pretty late. And I haven't gotten any donuts, so. If you enjoyed the stream, maybe consider supporting it. If not, that's totally cool. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I will see you again later this week. Not sure exactly when, but soonish. Yeah, Ed and I are probably going to do some more drawing streams at some point, and yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you all have a good night.